Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about some of the most stunning cities on the planet, places where history, culture, and jaw-dropping landscapes come together to create pure magic. We've got the best of the best. These cities have something special waiting for you. We're about to take you on a tour of the most beautiful cities in the world in 2024. Let's dive in. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, so you never miss a moment of wanderlust. Let's get started. Republic, a city of rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant culture. Here's why it's so beautiful and what you can do while visiting. Often called the City of 100 Spires because of its distinctive skyline filled with churches, towers, and ancient structures. The Czech Republic has a long tradition of classical music, and Prague is home to many orchestras and concert halls, including the famous Czech Philharmonic. Walking along the riverbanks, you can take in stunning views of the city's bridges, such as the historic Charles Bridge, and see the city's landmarks from a unique perspective. 3 things to do in Prague is visit Prague Castle, the largest ancient castle in the world. Next is take a walk across Charles Bridge. This 14th century bridge, adorned with statues of saints, connects the Old Town with the Lesser Town. Lastly, explore Old Town Square and see the astronomical clock. The heart of Prague's historic district, Old Town Square is surrounded by colorful buildings and medieval architecture. A fun fact is home to the oldest active astronomical clock in the world, the Prague Astronomical Clock. South Africa, often described as one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and for good reason, a place where dramatic landscapes meet cultural diversity, rich history, and vibrant life. Here's why Cape Town is so stunning and what you can do when visiting. With breathtaking natural scenery, the city is set against the backdrop of Table Mountain, one of the new 7 wonders of nature. Vibrant cultural mix. This cultural diversity is reflected in its architecture, cuisine, art, and music. Cape Town is also famous for its food scene, with world-class restaurants offering fusion flavors and fresh, local ingredients. Historical and iconic landmarks. Cape Town is also a gateway to the Winelands region, where you can explore vineyards and taste some of the world's best wines. 3 things to do in Cape Town. Take the cable car to Table Mountain. Once you're on top, you'll be treated to panoramic views of the city, the ocean, and the surrounding mountains. Next is visit Robben Island. Take a ferry ride to Robben Island. A guided tour often led by former prisoners will give you a powerful insight into South Africa's history. Lastly, explore the Cape Peninsula and Cape of Good Hope. The drive around the Cape Peninsula offers some of the most stunning coastal views. Stop at Boulders Beach to see the adorable African penguins and visit the Cape of Good Hope, the point where the Atlantic and Indian Oceans meet. A fun fact is home to the oldest botanical garden in the Southern Hemisphere, the Kirstenbosch National Botanical Garden. Australia. Sydney, Australia, is a vibrant, dynamic city known for its stunning natural beauty, iconic landmarks, and laid-back yet cosmopolitan atmosphere. Offering iconic waterfront and beaches, Sydney's coastline is one of the most beautiful in the world, featuring pristine beaches, harbors, and dramatic coastal cliffs. Also iconic architecture and landmarks. Sydney is home to 2 of the world's most recognizable landmarks, the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Natural beauty and green spaces. Sydney is not just about its beaches and harbour, it also boasts a variety of beautiful parks and nature reserves. 3 things to do in Sydney is climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. For a unique adventure, you can do a bridge climb to the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Next is visit the Sydney Opera House. The Opera House is a must-see when in Sydney. It's one of the most famous cultural venues in the world. Lastly is relax at Bondi Beach. Sydney's most famous beach, Bondi Beach, is not just a spot for swimming and surfing but also a lively area filled with cafes, restaurants, and an iconic coastal walk. A fun fact, is home to the world's largest natural harbor. The Sydney Harbour is not only vast but also incredibly scenic, and it's the backdrop to some of the city's most famous landmarks. It seamlessly blends old world tradition with a modern vibe, offering stunning views, vibrant neighborhoods, and rich cultural experiences. Scenic hills and panoramic views. Lisbon is a city built on 7 hills, which provide sweeping, panoramic views of the Tagus River and the city's iconic terracotta rooftops. Colorful and historic neighborhoods, Lisbon is known for its vibrant neighborhoods that reflect its deep cultural heritage. Iconic architecture and landmarks, the Monument to the Discovery celebrates Portugal's age of exploration, while the intricate decorative ceramic tiles can be found throughout the city, adorning buildings and walls in colorful patterns. 3 things you can do in Lisbon is take a ride on Tram 28. The iconic Tram 28 takes you through some of Lisbon's most historic and picturesque neighborhoods. Next is visit the Belém district. Explore the Belém Tower and the Jeronimos Monastery, both examples of Manueline architecture. Lastly is wander through the Alfama district. The Alfama district is a maze of narrow alleys, colorful buildings, and small squares. It's one of the best places to experience Lisbon's authentic charm and local life. A fun fact is home to the world's oldest bookshop, which has been in continuous operation since 1732. Brazil. Rio de Janeiro, often simply called Rio, is one of the most visually striking and vibrant cities in the world. With its stunning natural scenery, world-famous beaches, and rich cultural life, Rio is a place that dazzles visitors from all over. With spectacular natural beauty, Rio is famous for its breathtaking landscape, where tropical rainforests meet the ocean and dramatic granite peaks rise above the city. Vibrant culture and festivities, Rio is renowned for its lively, festive atmosphere, and the Carnival of Rio is one of the world's biggest and most famous celebrations. Beautiful beaches and coastal scenery. Rio's coastline is one of the most stunning in the world, with its famous beaches offering golden sands, clear waters, and a lively beach culture. 3 things you can do in Rio de Janeiro. Visit Christ the Redeemer, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. It offers panoramic views of the city, the bay, and the surrounding mountains, making it an essential stop for any visitor. Next is take the cable car to Sugarloaf Mountain, another iconic Rio landmark. Ride the cable car to the top for spectacular views of the city, beaches, and the vast ocean that stretches out before you. Relax at the beaches. Rio's beaches are world famous for their beauty and vibrant atmosphere. A fun fact was once the capital of Brazil. Between 1763 and 1960, it served as the country's capital before Brasilia took over. And there you have it, some of the most breathtaking cities on Earth in 2024. The world is full of places that inspire wonder, and these cities are at the top of the list. Which city do you think should top the list of the most beautiful in 2024? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more travel inspiration. Thanks for watching.